Good morning and happy Monday, August the 4th. It is not at all the time that I wanted to start streaming. I thought, in fact, it was, but I was just v- illiterate, dysgraphic. I don't know what the word would be. I did not read the number correctly, and it was not correct. So I am later than I want to be, and I'm trying to be gentle about that because it's not, I guess, a set schedule, even though it kind of is and it kind of isn't. Um, but I hope you're doing well. I hope that today is a beautiful day and that there is something that has made you smile. Bah, that break is finishing now. Let's go ahead and get the game booted. We can get ourselves started. Good morning, beautiful lady yourself. How are you, darling? Yeah. How was everybody's weekend? Did anybody do anything absurd? I know Andromeda did something slightly absurd, but it's not terribly absurd. She went on her. She's vibrating too. Went on her motorcycle up to go see our mutual partner's show that she was doing. I think it's someone's like venue in like about 2 hours away from where we live currently. Um, but she did so by driving on her motorcycle because Andromeda is built. Good morning, Ify Pan. I'm trying not to. Um, Thank you. But Andromeda is rides a motorcycle, which is completely that does nothing for me really. So, but good morning, Ify Pan. Welcome, first time chatter. How are you? Oh goodness. Gremlin is never late. A gremlin arrives precisely when they mean to. Yeah, that's mostly true. I know a couple of gremlins who beat themselves up for being 5 to 10 minutes late for a doctor's appointment or something like that. Extra fresh. Hey, good morning. You were, yeah. Both you and Hextra were both first time chatters just a second ago. Not so anymore. All right. When I remember last was that I needed only 6 belts of iron for wire, which what's the best way to deal with that? Because like I could just strip one of these midline things and try and put it under this wall. Everybody is welcome to come and go as they need, and there is no expectation of like entertaining me with chat or anything like that. I am happy when people chat, but it is not a requirement. I am absolutely capable of talking to myself for long stretches of time, apparently. Why did you break? No. Okay. the whole point, I think, for me of streaming is to play games, meet new people, and like give people a place to come and vibe and to hang out. Plus, I think I'm kind of funny. Maybe it's a little bit of vanity or something. What's up? How you doing, Dragonstar? Lurking at a work event. Nice. Are you like are you Twitch lurking your work event? Just type exclamation point lurk at somebody. I'm doing well. I had a pretty like a pretty relaxing actually weekend, and yeah, it was a really good time, and got to do some I'm trying to remember what the fuck I actually did. Forgive me. We watched this movie last night that was very brain deleting. And also, I am playing completely one-handed. Yeah, so that's the story there. And I'm happy to answer any questions. Where's a good lane for this to go? Theoretically, at some point or another, it is going to be... This is not going to be here. I don't think. Or I would rather it not be here, but it's neither here nor there. Yeah, I found this device about 2 years ago now, right after I built my current computer. Or actually right after myself and my partner built my computer, because realistically, like, she did the majority of the work. And I just kind of sat around looking pretty. And it was about 6 weeks afterwards that she found something on, I think it was Instagram is where she found them originally, but she found the device and was like, hey, this just came out like within 6 months. You want to give it a try? And then I was a little skeptical, and then started seeing people like sitting and eating a bowl of chips and playing like Fortnite completely fluidly with one hand. And like, I was immediately like, okay, sold. If someone can do that, I can do this. And it is not untrue. I got gold 2 in Splitgate yesterday, gold 2 or gold 1. I'm going back and forth between ranks. But like playing a fairly fast-paced first-person shooter, I'm able to keep up with pretty much anybody in that, if not outperform them. Like, I'm pretty regularly in the top of the leaderboards. And I don't know how that translates to like Call of Duty or anything like that, but I have a fair amount of confidence in myself. Damn it. Moon. Anyway. I mean, obviously, I wish I didn't have to go through life single-handedly, but it's been worth it in my experience. Honestly, it's pretty amazing what they have available now. Amazing my partner stumbled across it. Yeah, honestly. With it being basically a bunch of excess, I think, laptop keyboard parts and an Xbox joystick, all in a 3D printed housing. Like, that's pretty remarkable. And it's allowed me to do some heinous things, honestly. Like, beating Elden Ring like half a dozen times or more. And then also beating Nier Automata half a dozen, or actually 22 of the 24 times, or 26 time. Oh, speaking of which, that is next week. Or in 21 days, in 3 weeks. What I'm referring to is the year of Nier Automata. There was a date that was mentioned in one of the games that was August 25th, or August 25th, 2025. I think it was out over the 15th. It has been declared by fans as a Nier Automata Day to try and get Yoko Taro, who is the director of the prior 2 games, or actually I guess the prior 5 games, uh, is like incredibly cryptic every year and like, oh, there might be a new game this year. There might be a new game, and it has been what, 4 years since they released Replicant, the remaster, and there hasn't been any tangible progress on a new title except for a bunch of microtransaction crossovers, I think, to like mobile games or to other games, which Yoko Taro considers those things to be canon in the projects that he works on. All right, and I think when we worked out the math, it was 5, only 5, 7 buildings that they could support. That's what it was. One 780 belt could do 7 or 8 of those of the constructors doing iron pipe, which is unfortunate. Is that my factory cart? That sure is. It's cute. I've been looking for that thing for a while. Yeah, fair enough. I always admire people building cool stuff to overcome limitation and going twice as hard. Yeah, yeah, that's pretty accurate. I generally take it fairly personally if I am not able to accomplish a task, and it is hard to get that out of my brain, and also not helpful at times, but it is a thing. It's just like, oh, I failed that task. No, I didn't. Thank you, Ellie Sweetheart. All right. With this, I think we've got most of the things routed. I know I still need to get coal and copper and oil into the building. I know Caterium and quartz crystal are also a thing as well. I'll have to figure out where I'm doing pickups for those. And since I have the trains going automatically now, and I replaced like the majority of the train line already with the corrected train blueprint. And it's just a matter of picking out where we're picking up materials, and then let's see. Yeah, that's right. It needs 100 per minute, so that's 7.8 per minute, or 7.8 per line of iron ingots. Meanwhile, these guys are very much not as greedy or needy, I guess. I think that one's 70 divided by what? 12.5? Right, that was right. It was like almost 32 of them. So that's okay. Just needs to be rate balanced a little bit, and that's okay. All right. How do I want to distribute power into this building? Is the question. Hmm. Like my first impulse is to delete this tower and just try to figure it out. Go ahead and lurk. Have a lovely lurk, and thank you for the vibes. Thank you for being here. You're fucking wonderful. I appreciate the hell out of you. Anybody who joins my live. 18. Where does copper need to go? And how do I forget this every single time? Need it for sheets, right? I don't remember there being anything else that it was needed for. Not over here, at least. The copper powder is a different story. Hmm. Um, did I not put on a radar tower? Is this centered? Kind of. I think I want power to come radiating through the center there. I think. Like through this thing and it goes out to individual floors. Maybe? I don't know. It may also just get rid of it to begin with, since it does take up so much space. And there are more efficient ways that I could use that space. I don't know why my brain thought that was like the most efficient way to transmit power, but sure did. Five puns per minute here, which is impressive. Thank you. I, that's alright. I try to do my best. I think I'm fairly witty. Alright, well, apparently I have to do it this way. That's fine, I guess. Okay. Bauxite. Yeah, that was the thing I was looking for. Worth thinking of, I guess. Radar tower? Oh, missing computer. Really? Interesting. Copper ingots, aluminum ingots, and rubber. the story with this? Do I have... What about casings? Do I have those in? I do... I do have aluminum casings in there. I don't know why I didn't mark either of those. Alright. Well done, previous Firefox. Pretty sure everything except for like wire, Caterium, and the actual outputs for fuel, and then steam copper sheets, and a couple other things. Like a handful of other things. All right. Let's see. Do we need items here? Do need iron plates here. For which I already have. That I don't trust. I don't know why I don't trust that sign, but I don't trust that sign. Survey says. Yeah, okay, it's only 556 Cateria more. Felt like a dirty lie. Okay, which direction is it facing? Yep, okay. Alright, Caterium ore. Let's go with it right here. Well. Since it's likely to be on one of these trains over here, maybe it makes more sense for it to be like here and then around. Stop that. I'm thinking like give it a fair amount of distance away from the corner there, and then just start bringing it where it needs to go. Of course, if it, you know, replacing anything, it's gonna be in straight build mode, not straight because that's some fucking faggot, I guess. Hate that. Don't know why it does that. It's fine. I couldn't love you more if I tried. Let's see, because I was a brilliant mathematician earlier, I figured out that I didn't need this space. I didn't plan this at all. But I'm gonna pretend that I did. And nobody can tell me otherwise. There. Thank you. Alrighty, and you're joking. All the way at the other end. Damn it, Moon. That is all right. I thought it was on the front. I was mistaken. Or I thought it was on the back. Is actually there. Is actually there. Yep. Okay. Fair enough. If I try. All right. You. All right, and you. Caterium. Nope. Caterium is salt. This will be the output, and you'll go to here since you need to go uppies. Makes sense to just have you come straight here and then figure out what uppies actually looks like for you. Because you're needed up here to make Caterium wire. But rotors back there, concave casings. There's somewhere in here. I know it is. That's okay. All right, so there's one there. No. They're all three over there. Right.
You must be a wolf, because I want to give you my bone, and hi fox lady.
Hi. Good morning there, Slice. How are you, my love? Why crispy audio? Why are we doing this? I'm glad to hear it. How crunchy are things right now? Have fun, drive safe, make good choices. Going to reload audio engine. It'll kill the music. Sorry. Didn't kill the music as much as I thought it would. Huh. Okay. We'll leave that open to the background for right now. Generally speaking, if there's a mild audio issue, it's gonna come back within a short time frame because that's just my fucking luck. It's great. I love it personally. Sorry, is not ready for the moan to go to from the speakers and out the open window. Yeah. That's a fair thing to not expect. But you should be aware that I have some pretty silly, degenerate reactions. I mean, that's fair. Mine too, honestly. I like to do strange things that people don't really do, like here in this town, in the wintertime especially. like walking around outside barefoot when there's like snow and ice and shit. And I walk around barefoot. To be fair, I also walk around barefoot in like summer in the house, but we're in the house. So what if it mattered? Like, so what if I go down to the end of the street a couple times a week and do it barefoot? It don't matter. Welcome back. Huh? 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 Hey. All right. That's cool. I can't tell if my audio is dying or not. Like, it feels like it might be. Is sound when I talk sometimes, the crunch. Calling for the mods. Mods are asleep. They're big Ethan upstairs. What did you mean by mods? Sleeping on the job. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. 4, 5, 6. We were up really late last night watching a movie called Friendship, which has Tim Robinson in it, who was at one point or another a writer for Saturday Night Live, who got his own start doing his own thing. But he had a movie with Paul Rudd that had Kate Mara in it, and it hard to define exactly what that movie was about because I don't really understand it myself. That's fair. He's a very underknown or unknown presence in comedy and also in like sketch TV, that kind of stuff. Think the Eric and Andre show, or the Eric Andre show, and like imagine it with a little bit less self-control. And that's roughly Tim Robinson's kind of style of humor, like that cringe public embarrassment stuff. But it's more sketch and like not sketch, more actually like planned. You watch one movie a year if it is a movie I like. That that is fair. It'd be like that sometimes. I don't tell you it do, but sometimes it do. All right, because I need to be able to see what I'm looking at. You should have your own live pull up for audio wise. What do you mean? Just a cracking sound. Hold please. Uh, let's check my microphone. Seems like it's okay for the most part. And for okay, it is there when I talk, but not 100% of the time. It's at least a portion of the time. Hate that. I hear it though. I hate it even more. I haven't actually found like a reliable way to fix that. Apart from just like straight up restarting my computer, which means I have to restart the stream, which is really fun and neat. Yeah, I wish that I had a more like actual genuine fix than have you tried turning it off and on again? But so far there has not been one. All right. I think that's gonna be the iron for wire figured out. So I think it's time to go power up and like wire some machines together. At least do some testing, see if the basic iron stuff is like actually gonna work or not. Because as afraid of having to debug as I am, and I know that it's gonna be a thing, like this is gonna require an immense amount of time just kind of figuring out what broke, what has broken, where it's broken, and how to fix it. So let's start testing. We could do some break fix testing, that'd be fine, right? That'll be fine. She said last wordsingly. Let's see, what was the thing that else that happened this weekend? Because my brain is fixated on this thought now. Friday I went to a concert with Callie actually. That was in like a community music space, which was really cute and really cool. Because it was basically like a coffee shop that had also a live venue in it, which was interesting. And it was a really neat space, but it was kind of on the smaller side. There were 5 groups altogether that performed, which took a fair amount of time. But one of them was one of Callie's idols for like music in general, and somebody who's inspired her pretty heavily. So she was very much geeking out the entire time, and it was precious. She kept apologizing for it too, which was also very precious, and I kept telling her, no, stop it. No apologies. Liking things is okay. It's not as cringe as you think. This already connected? It is. Good. I think I'm gonna bring the power over this with this one. I'll have to figure out how to place this better. But I'm gonna bring on the iron and the wire. Actually, that'll be a fairly easy one to check. At least I think. Where's an open connection? That's it. Ah, ah. give? Give. Oh, that is incredibly difficult to target. That one little power node. And also, none of these are actually like fully set up. Cool. Yay. All right. At least I can get this connected. I did not think through all of the angles of building something so significant and what all is entailed. That is okay. This is a learning experience, and this is definitely the largest build I've ever attempted. I say attempted because I have yet to finish it. Or I am indecisive and also anxious. I did see the new video of I'm Kibitson, the power video, the full power nuclear video, where he had started at 85 megawatts or 85,000 megawatts and walked away at the end of the video at 430, I think. And he produces an absurd amount of plutonium fuel rods per minute, also uranium fuel rods per minute, but one of those is more absurd to me. Metal plates are evil. I agree, sarcasm. Alright. These are all configured correctly. Oh, okay, beautiful. It's just those three at the end that aren't fuckers. Each time he does nuke power into the game, it absolutely does. Because he does nothing small. He's making 50.4 and 2022.4, which makes 1.2 million power. Why don't you have power? Did you not get connected? It's gonna be kicking my butt too, everybody. That's kind of part of the plan, actually. Because I'm gonna be doing a max Victonium build. Yeah, that's the goal. And also 100%ing the game finally after all these years, but like, you know, it also depends. Problem is where you numbers lead you. I scale for 1 terawatt. Jesus. That's a lot. What? 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 Okay, that is novel. Criteria or no metal plates, futuristic, faster. Beginner problems. I don't disagree. That work? Hey, okay. Beautiful. Let's get these 6 like closest over here, I guess, configured. These top 3 or top this one here. I don't know why it's assumed it's gonna go that direction. Like, we could do that. Mostly struggling to fight my urge to make everything super complicated. I feel that spiritually. And yet here I am doing this. All right. Which 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not everybody can be math, bro. Slice. I hate autocorrection. I fucking don't want to write in German now. That's fair. Or it could be like this 6 over here. No, that doesn't make a lot of sense. Let's take it way the Christ far away from where it starts. Yeah, 1, 2. Oh, there's 4 over there. Okay. Had to correct every word in this sentence. Oh, I'm sorry, babe. That's rough. All right, path of least resistance. Come on, just do the thing. All right, this is the sever point where things don't like, get up to before they actually get connected. This is 1. All right. 2. And then this is another one. Do I have backwards because I put the belt on backwards? I'm very clever being that way. Don't crash on me. All right. Goes actually to this one. It gives me a channel for which to go to these 4 over here. Now, galloping away. Okay. Oh, I could start to hear some of the cracking. I hate that. Ow. Bad. Bad meows. I'm mostly assuming that I'm doing this correctly. I'm not 100% sure that I am. Bottom 2 first. Of the top and left. Top and rightmost. go all the way down to this next set. And have this be the line that it takes. And then this guy can go like right there. It'll have a brother. The brother obviously goes with it. Brother goes up to about there, and then comes goes there. Okay, pass to land upon you. All right. Down into the breeze, remember and Sunday falls. Breakfast together. When it's done, it's the feeling of healing. Ow. Oh no, incorrect. Thank you though. Straight build mode. Forgive me, I'm trying to hide. Falling at night. How to do what I'm thinking about doing. All right, so 1 and 2, and then 1 and 2. This is exciting. This is the first time that I have ingots going anywhere. And we should have 6 belts of iron ingots at 780. Or fucking damn near it. These are going to iron wire, all 6 of them. You seen this girl? So if I did my math right. Otherwise it's gonna be a bunch of bug fixing. Iron wire, iron there. There they go again. Let's check. Trying to make sense. All right, so there's 1 and 2, and then the third is coming here. And they're starting to filter into these machines. That's exciting as hell. Wow. Okay, that's really fucking cool. And then on come the machines as they get ingots. Because they don't need a lot. This isn't the system that requires a lot, but look at that. We got wire coming out. Hell yeah. That's so exciting. And I got 2 3-to-3 balancers that are gonna start filling up. Wow, that's so exciting. Let's test, shall we? How test? That's a good question. This is how we're gonna test this. No? Okay. Alright, I forgot I suspended this. There we go. Alright, and from there, let's find out what happens next. And we should see, yeah, iron zipping off to become iron wire. And then from this iron wire, we should be producing about 4,320 over here, I think, and then the other one is a similar amount. And we can check that by using conveyor throughput monitors. Oh, looks like we're missing one. Missing two. Do we not have iron ore? We don't have water. You don't have iron ore. How is that possible? Interesting. Okay. What was past me doing? I I think it's an input problem actually, because if I go to this belt here, one of these iron belts supplies 22.4 refineries worth of iron ore, and they're separated in two places here. And I remember this being a problem. I don't think I have another. I think I need another iron input. Is the thing, like these two guys deserve their own iron input for the moment. I will do what I can to not forget that, but I'm gonna let this other stuff cascade so that I can actually properly test the wire thing, because replacing an iron ore input is easier to my mind than any other option, really. It's significantly less annoying. That is granted to my brain, but um yeah, I don't know. Question. 'Myself. 'Cause. 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 ' Oh, I do love seeing these work though. Single. Goddamn thing. They're not running at peak efficiency yet because it's not gonna be a thing for a while. So I more accurately figure out what the fuck is going on with some of these systems. All right. Top line. You are there. Okay. Are you producing so poorly? You have the same problem here? No. Your problem is water. Right, okay. I flood the system then? Is the question. Wait, why no water? Why why center not got input? What happened? I I think so. I think it's an unpowered pump. Oh, maybe it's what I think it is. Uh-oh. I hope I'm wrong on this. Tilting my head in trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. What is happening here? These are off, I bet. Yeah. Right, okay. I think I realized what happened. Yeah, it turns out I figured out what happened. I unpowered this whole system when I disconnected it from, the fuck is it I'm thinking of? When I disconnected it from, when I disconnected it from the old train, like old train line. Yeah, we love power lines. They're the best. This is just a very simple fix. Well, I say simple and a fix, but solution on how to do a thing, I guess. Question mark. I'm starting to hear a little bit more of the audio issues. Unless I'm hallucinating, in which case please tell me if you can or cannot hear said thing. Alright, I hope it was that simple. I hope it was a very stupid, simple fix. We got water flowing through all 9 there. All 9 there. All 9 there. Looks like, at least. Yeah, all there, all there. Is that, Is that bueno? All right, where does this left or this go? How are we doing now? Still shockingly not 4,000 per minute. I'd expect to see about 7 on some of these and 6 on others. 100. They've got what, 2 lines of 200-ish, 3 lines of 200. Yeah, it does take time. You're not wrong. And I think I had intended to bring the others as well, the other 6 lines over here as well. Hmm. Yeah, you're not wrong. Making sure that you have the belts full when finishing a thing. So like finishing the belt work for the other thing. If I'm reading that right. All right. Is this the underside more than it is the? No. Yes, it is. Okay. Bottommost. Should be a near constant belt. Like it should be a nearly constant like that. What's the matter? Water? Again? Which line are y'all pulling off of? And why are you without water? We're getting sloshing? Yeah, I should have. Apparently all but this one. Top right. Do we have water here? Is it just too tall for this? Like water's flowing. Alright. I'm assuming that it's just gonna be it's just too much head lift for system. So it just needs just a little bit extra help. Just like me, for real, for real. Which is why I should have been doing this testing a long time ago. Now we stopped producing on that last line. Right, water. What? Is it lower than that? It must have been. No. Why? I don't understand. Fine. We'll do it lower then. All right. Should be plenty of head lift. Unless this is just like a pipe issue. Oh, please. It is also Mark II pipes, which are perpetually the bane of my existence. There's a problem with one of these pipes. I'm not sure which one it is, but I'm just trying replacing the bunch here. We'll see if we can fix it this way also, which will take time. Oop. But I'm gonna go double check, make sure that my math is right. Fairly confident it is. Oh, well that would explain some things, wouldn't it? Why doesn't it have water? Well, that's a funny story, that one. It probably nothing to think about there. Probably, not a thing to pay attention to or think about or really even talk about. Didn't matter terribly much. It was just a literal connection issue. As in, I forgot to connect the thing, and I was the issue. Yeah, we shouldn't have a problem with head lift anymore. We're looking for this last one right there. Yeah, okay. Should be starting here in a minute. We'll start seeing these like tick on green. To bear with me a second. All right. Looks like we got more green lights coming on. All right. Responding to Discord messages. All right. You posted 2 pics? Of what? Slice? Slice posted 10 blast furnace setup in an area that is 74 wide and 283 long. And this is what it looks like. Made the settings in the game look nice, so it's nice to look at. Hey, look, they actually have texture. That's wild. And there's a second image, which also looks really cool. Wow. Okay. I am. You've had my curiosity about this game for like a while now. It still exists there. Meow. Give. Thank you. All right. Yeah, that should be significantly better now. Yep, and sure it is. All right. How are we doing over here now? Wish I could have my settings at that, but the PC dies. That is nothing what I see 24/7 while I play the game. Hey, we got 500, 600, and then we have a couple of 200 belts. Inching in the right direction. This middle belt here and this outer right one are closest to what we should be seeing. Why so intermittent? Haven't spun up. Or math isn't right. Math is just wrong. That's cool. Damn it, Moon Moon. Alright. I think it's 12 per 680 belt. 65 per minute. Yep. So it should be 12. The pick you saw will make 33,000 steel. Is that beams or bams per minute? But you need 158,000 per minute. All right, so if it is in fact 12, then it needs to be this and this. And then this needs to be 2 different ones as well. Because then it needs to be 3 systems of 12. That fucks up everything. Not really everything, but enough for it to be annoying. Because then I have two lines of 8 down at the end. But I had this one correct. Interesting. Or at least mostly correct. Sorry to do the 180 on you, yeah, boys. And I go here with this and make that make sense? Alright, so that's a lot more solid. That top one on right is still a little concerning case. How we doing? So I got two 600s, we got 400, 300. So I'm seeing 16, 2000. So I'm seeing roughly half efficiency-ish. And it will take time to spin up, but like, where are the areas of inefficiency that I have? Is my question. Bottom is then top, which is based off of which one? That one. Right. This is 6. And that's... Sorry, this is 7. Which means then that this guy goes here and there. Okay. Huh. Damn it. Does this work? Yeah. Maybe. Oh, okay. I got stuck in the rafters there. Why are we having pauses? What's happening with the pauses? Why? 3, 7, 11. 11? Eleven, 12. I think. Could also very easily count this. I have to guess all the time. But where's the mystery and excitement in that? Alright, so we got 3, 7, 11. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Which leaves 14 over here. Assuming this is all correctly adjusted. Let's get iron pipe online. Get that headache fucking out of the way. Ugh. How are we doing now? That looks much healthier. Yeah, that looks much more like what I was expecting. Looks much closer to what I was expecting. Looks like we're getting closer to 3,000 per minute. 6 times 5. Okay. Yeah, let's get iron pipe online. My way. Which is down below. Are you connected to power? You are. Okay. And y'all are not. Okay. Is that really? Okay. All right. Sure. Make sure that we get power. Just kind of transmitted here. Damn it. That's not clean. I don't like it, but I'll do it. It's fine. Alright, and that's fuse modular frames. At least on. Literally just trying to get power connected through. Come on, you dummy. Get in, buddy. We're going places. I don't know if they're necessarily places you want to go, but we're going.
Hello there.
Hello there, beautiful. Hey, Lasha, how you doing, love? Rumble. Hi, gorgeous. How are you? You all have power? Well, you do have power. Amazing. Beautiful. Now the headache really begins. I am too. I woke up even 2 hours later than I expected, and I am still tired. I was going to be tired the entire time I was saying the sentence. I tried, kind of. There was an attempt. I did not make the coffee today. Not yet, at least. I want to, but I have not yet. And I'm kind of hoping that mommy will. But I don't have to. Because I've made coffee the last couple of times. I lie. What do you mean I lie? Pick a number 1 through 5? 5. What? What do you mean? I'm turning things on. Do you not see the things moving and grooving, Awasha? Do you not see all of this copious amounts of iron? Do you not witness me? Do you not see this? You bitch. About to say defamatory nonsense you're saying over there. And of course, that mock was for Awasha, not for me. She was being a silly bimbo. Alright, and 1, 2, 3, 4. This is an effort to... That one was for you. Good. It had better have been. Exactly where you want me now. Okay. Outside. Default. As in textures. Ah, balls. Damn it. I made a mistake. Moon, please stop with your mistakes, would you please? Put it on left hand. And maybe, oh, isn't exactly where you like me? I'm exactly where you like me now. Get a little creative about how I do this. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, to be honest with you. But we're gonna figure that out together. And you're gonna be like, damn, that was impressive how you figured that out on your own. I'm gonna be like, yeah, it was. Thank you. Watch. That's gonna be how it goes. Speaking it into existence. I'm manifesting. Why you like me now? I used to love in a laughing. Alright, so we have 1, 2 outputs over here. And then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Kaylee! Good morning. Greetings from the Canary Islands to you. Greetings from the States to you in the Canary Islands. How is Tenerife? Or not there yet. Question mark. I know where things are in the world. I'm very good at geography.
Yippee!
We're gonna go. Fuck yeah, babe. I'm so happy for you. I'm happy you're on vacation. I'm glad you're getting away. So you landed in the first thing that you did was turn on my stream? You were fucking incredibly sweet. You're incredibly sweet, hon. Oi. Give. No, incorrect. Oh, I see. Okay. That would explain some things. Alright. As you wish. Hydrate. As you wish. Sorry if the audio is a little crunchy. Have you had to figure out a way to, like, cleanly deal with that? Alright. This one I also want to leave disconnected for the time being until I can, like, more accurately predict what my bullshit is going to do. And the effect that will have on the systems of which I produced. Oh, thanks for the bonk, Slice. You're a sweetheart. Hitting me in the head like that. Making sure I have another dose of head trauma. Probably hop back when you're on hotel Wi-Fi. Please, go make yourself comfortable. The bonk is for the moan I heard in the kitchen. Oh, are you sending people to horny jail? Is that what's happening? Is Slice the horny sheriff? I don't know how I feel about Slice being the horny czar. Yippee! While my Wi-Fi dying. Alright. For a moment. So that I can, like, do this. I still gotta figure out how to get that fourth belt over here cleanly. And this is the part of Kibbett's videos that he cuts way the fuck out or makes like an extended boop. Because like these types of things are very samey. But I had to build a mod. And I can imagine that this gets really repetitive to watch on a YouTube video. Not that I would know, I've not ever actually produced one. At least not yet. Alright. You're disconnected, right? Yeah, okay, good. What? Is there? Oh, there's already one there. Nice. Give. And you go there. I should have another input over here. No? Another 8 there. Oh, okay. Does that mean I have 2 outputs over here too that I'm missing? Ah, ha, ha. Not missing. They're planned. Just not for me. Trying to figure out, trying to decode what previous me was doing is also like a whole ass skill, I'm realizing. Alright. Fine. We'll go. I'm gonna go see outside. We'll go that way. Thinking it'll be a little. Okie doke. Sure. Oh, good. Okay. Good. Just thinking that these 2 right there are gonna be easier to aim for than the other ones. Assuming correct, maybe correctly or incorrectly, I'm not sure. That is okay. Alright, and then have it. Thank you. Beautiful. I might be making this lot harder on myself than I really need to if I do this the way that I'm fearing that I will have to do this. Alright. I guess then I have these 4 to deal with. So we have roughly half. Roughly half the inputs planned and set up. Still got, what, 6 to go? Half the inputs for the iron pipe, that was. Because iron wire is doing its thing to try and fill up. I'm worried that I'm going to have to do some kind of belt balancing on the ceiling. I'm fairly confident I will, it's just I don't wanna. I'm trying to load balance 14,000 iron ingots per minute. How do I go about doing that is a question. But I don't really have an answer for it, honestly. Alright, I can actually make sure that these get a chance to line up too. Four. Four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. You, my friend, go this side of things. And we do straight build mode only. Okay. And there we go. So that's the other 6 inputs that are then necessary. Because we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which go to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we have 3 and 3. That's at least the current paradigm of thinking. And this is gonna hit directly in line with one of those chimneys stacks. Which, whatever, it's fine. It's fine. Well, hold on. Can I do something silly with conveyor lifts? Is the question. 'Cause I feel like I kind of can. Like something very goofy with conveyor lifts. Push that thing. Amen. The phone's tempted me. It will collide. Oh man, that's a bummer. It's fine. Oh, gotta do it the right way, wouldn't it? Alright, yeah. Hello. Yes. Okay. Alright. If I'm looking at the back end of these things, making sure that the numbers are right. This is 4, 8, 12 there. Which leaves these 2 lines of 8. And over here we have 2 of 7. Where have I done the math incorrectly then? Where else do I have shorty belts? Huh. Okay. That's interesting. I want to see how we're doing on iron wire over here. That looks much closer to 4,000 per minute. Got 2 at 700, and then the rest are at like 650 to 690. That looks significantly closer. That's what I expected to see. That is fucking beautiful. And then they all get balanced out. Should be equal lines of iron wire going into the pin. And because these are 64 machine arrays, there's slightly less iron per minute than is actually necessary. And when I get Mark 6 belts, that will be not an issue at all. But we're not there yet, and got quite a ways to go before we actually get there with any like tangible time frame. All right. I hope this is configured correctly. I kind of doubt it though. So this is 6, it's 10. Yeah, it's not correct.
Wow.
Hello. Okay. I'm also similarly like wowed by previous me's audacity to leave a half-finished job or an incomplete or incorrect job. Though it's not surprising. Just audacious, that's all. Which means that this then is for 8, 10. So we have 2 of 10. 2 of 10, 2 of 8, 2 of 7, which is 25. Which is 2 and 2 and a third or 2 and a quarter of a belt of iron. Woof. I figured I'd have to load balance the iron. Make sure each belt is individually the same weight to it. And the same number per belt. Grumble. Oh my god. Watch, this is gonna be too far. Bye, Sari bot. Have fun, drive safe, make good choices. I don't know why it puts that message into the chat. It's so strange. Weird. Alright, these should be the undervalued ones, the top ones, and then the bottom ones should be the heaviest. Like the actual systems of 12. And it should be, I think, these inner 4 here. I mean, realistically, this should be bundled all together, but I think that's also not an unreasonable thought either. Oh my god, why straight build mode do you fuck with me this hard? I don't understand. So annoying. It's like, she's fine otherwise. And I haven't figured out what to do with the bottommost input over... No, just kidding. That's what I'm working on right now. I have 2. I forgot. I thought I was only dealing with 3 lines left. I was like, wait, hold up, timeout. We have more than that we have to figure out. Okay. Yeah. The other angle is fine. It's just one specific direction. Obnoxious. Really? Okay. Well, that works out beautifully. Alright, so lines of 10 in the back here, lines of 8 in the back here, and then 2 in the 7s. You add 7 here. How do deal with this? Alright. Let me pull up the tools real fast. Iron ore, iron, iron ingots. There we go. 14,275. And that needs to be divided by 780, because that's what my output can be. 14,275. Divided by 780 is 18.3 belts. So I am going to have to lay in an additional one. Like, filler. Hmm. You're right, I did forget to divide by pi. You're so right, Awasha. What do? How deal with? Just looking out. Cheers, babe. Thanks. I appreciate it. 88.886.8868. This is how much iron I actually need for iron pipes. Okay, so 11.3 belts. Does the iron actually need 7? We're getting crunchy audio, aren't we? That's the thing of beauty. Oh, I didn't realize we had brought an iron up already over here. Alright. Do I even have space for a 4-to-4 balancer? If I clean up some space or make some space, can I? Maybe? What if? What if? I don't know if this is a good idea, but it's an idea. I'm on one. Bump, 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 bump. Baby rocket. Quid pro quo. Oh, right. Some iron has to go to steel pipe or steel steel ingots. How much? That might be easier. 300. How much is that? Hey, Doc, can I get a drop? How many refiners is that? Five. Okay. That actually helps quite a bit. That makes things very simple. Or simpler, rather. Because then one of these 7s becomes 2, and that becomes 9 plus 16 and 10. Did I do my math wrong? Did I have originally 30 then? To sort through? I don't fucking know. Alright, so that's 9. Then I think. We're just gonna fucking hope that I'm doing my math right here. If nothing else, I'm making pretty shapes, so I think that's cool, you know? We're into that kind of thing. Can't tell. It feels like audio is getting a little crunchy. Maybe I'm hallucinating. God damn it. Everything you got. Be honest with yourself. Honest with yourself. Alright. Iron going to slice is lurking. Have fun lurking, bud. I'll put this on the bottom one. Full on top. That'd be fine. Alright. And iron is loaded in. Yeah. Alright, so we got 2 lines of 10, 2 lines of 8, and a line of 7. Alice lurking in the forest gives you the creep. Oh, about Slice lurking in the forest. Yeah, that's that's fair. I don't know why it would, but that's fair. All right. Am I actually losing my mind? I'm pretty sure I am. Okay, math-wise. Thanks, Washa. I appreciate you. So we got 2 lines of 20, 2 lines of 8, and then 1 line of 9. So I have 45 refineries to deal with, which gotta keep me grounded in reality. Thanks, babe. You're the best. So this works out to be 4 lines. It's one that's less than, but it's basically 4. So I need to get these up here, and then it's a 5 to 4 reducer. Pretty sure. I'm pretty confident in that. But like only barely confident, not 100% confident. Okay. How do? Because like could theoretically do like a because this is 9, right? It only requires 3. So if I rip 3 off of like the asset of one of these, that makes this 11, 13 still. This is confusing. 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 Why are you off altogether, friend? Incorrect. So let's do that. We'll rip 3 off of this and combine it with this one. Right, just from the outside. I think that is... because that's one full 12 belt. Or one full belt of 12. Because we're going to have to get a little interesting over here. I'll call it past Fae Fox shenanigans. Because future Fae Fox has to deal with current me's, we'll say failings. But failings is not the right word. It's choices, you know? Merger. This should be a full line of 12. Am I the only one getting crunchy audio, or is it actually like as crunchy as I think it is? I'd love for that first thing to be true, but I fear the second thing is more true. Crash! Yay! It's like right around noon every single time. I don't know why. Game crashed. Ugh. Okay, it is crunchy. Hold, please. It got real quiet though, didn't it? Or at least the music did, I bet. Check 1, 2, and see if this is still a little crunchy. Hold, please. I'm gonna try. Any better, any worse? Seems like it's a little better. At least Spotify doesn't feel as crunchy as it did. Uh, Survey says. Okay, still crunchy on mic. God damn it. Crunch on mic. Any more crunch on mic or any less crunch on mic? I hate this. This is my least favorite thing about streaming. Oh, incorrect. Incorrect as fuck. What are you doing? Get your shit together.
Crunchy, crunchy, nom nom. Crunchy, crunchy time.
Yeah. I'm glad that you are. I hate that I'm having audio issues. I don't want to restart the game and my computer again, but I will if I have to. Which it seems like I might have to. Yeah? What else?
No, God!
Yeah.
No, God, please, no! No!
I know.
No!
I know.
No!
I know. I don't wanna. I fear it might be necessary though. Do you promise you'll come back if I restart the stream and my computer so the audio's not crunchy? I did unplug it. The only thing I haven't done literally is unplug my interface, but like that historically hasn't helped. If I restart my stream, do you promise you'll stay? Do you promise? Okay. That's a promise. I am gonna do the thing. I'll be right back.